and Dr. Haidar for inviting me in this inaugural ceremony of the branch opening, and my executive members from Agri section, respected teachers and their students. It's very nice to be here for this first big event arranged by the IEEE MSc student branch. I have the opportunity, being chair of IEEE section, to meet with other student branches, and I can see some of my beloved volunteers from other student branches are present here. So that's why I have a platform where I am connected to other student branches, some other students, so I can share their views, and I know what challenges they're facing to run this IEEE organization. I just have a few suggestions for this new student branch, because I recall last year North-South University, they got the award for the new branch. As a new branch, they did a couple of good events. So this year there will be some new branches for the first time they're operating. So we believe that MST could be one of them. With their activities, they can be a potential candidate for that. First of all, I should say that, before that, I was also involved in IEEE, and in North America, I spent a lot of time in my lifespan, so where I've seen how IEEE activities are going on. You have to give the students feeling that IEEE is a platform where they can speak. Unless otherwise, you can give them a feeling that they have the scope for speaking, you will never expect they will come. If you just give the feeling that it's a seminar, it's a technical talk where somebody will speak and they will just listen, very soon the student branch will die. And it's happening. Even, I don't want to mention some of the student branches. We have 17 student branches, and a couple of more student branches are coming and joining. So some of the student branches I have seen at 2000, they have a membership, huge number. At that time, even 200 plus, then it's dropped. Only like 20, 30 members, then again it's rising. So it may happen. So what I saw there, every week they have a program. What's the program? Even a junior IEEE student member who is working on a breadboard, simple breadboard, they give some activities. Okay, next week, the first year student or second year student, they give a small task. Okay, you bring this circuit. Whoever will be successfully completing that particular circuit, you come here, you discuss what are the problems you face during making the circuit. Some senior students will be discussing, and they share. Every week they have this type of program. Not necessarily with a big speaker who will be coming and telling a lot of things. So you have to arrange programs in this way, like leadership. One main objective of our IEEE, that students, they have the energy. What I feel, or the IEEE big guys, they feel, this IEEE not only represents this electrical and electrical engineering. This IEEE means, first of all, energy, enthusiasm. Our students, everybody, you have a certain energy, certain enthusiasm. But somehow, it has to be explored. That means you have to engage. Your energy, you have energy, some leaders need, that has to be engaged. If you can engage your energy, if we can engage our students' energy in some source, then they will feel empowerment. That's IEEE. You have the energy, you have to engage, somebody will engage you, or yourself you have to be engaged, and then you will feel empowered. So that's the mission should be IEEE. So what my suggestion is for you, being a new student branch, don't go for these 5 or 6 events. This is just make a platform. Ask your counselor, ask your dean. I feel they are very much cooperative. So they must give you some rooms. So every week, every month, you just come that particular place and have small event and allow your students to speak. So they can nowadays you don't necessarily speak in front of the audience, because electronic medias are there. You just throw some ideas, you just throw some social events, burning issues, and ask them to speak via the media. And I know that students, they like to speak via these social medias and electronic medias. Okay, once you have these posting there, ask them, okay, we have a discussion in the next month, third week, Sunday or Saturday, so they will come and you have an exchange of views. In this way, first of all, you have to attract students. Then slowly you can throw some events like technical writing or professional things. I have seen that in your program there is something written like technical writing. So nobody will come because they don't feel that they should come in front in your program, and they have to listen and they will be enriched by attending that program. First you have to give them a feeling that it's a very friendly environment where you can come, you can share your views. Later on, slowly you have to throw some professional programs, because I see some of the things are missing, like professional activities. I mean, you have to have some engagement with industries. So tour is missing. I mean, you have to arrange some tour where students will be encouraged to go outside and see the real life industries. And you have to also bring some professionals from the industries where they can share what's the demand for the industries, what they are learning, whether that's enough for industry or they have to learn more and more. So these things I hope you will consider during your next events. And IEEE is not only for students but also for our young faculty members or other faculty members. So I appreciate some of the universities who are completing those projects funding, and some of the universities, they are getting some funds from IEEE Central and running some good humanitarian projects. So I appreciate also young faculty members, if you look for those opportunities, read in those sites, so you can also participate in these project writings, and that can enhance your research also. So I believe your enthusiasm, I see, even I came in the last one event here, the last conference, a lot of students are very much interested to join in IEEE and to see what's going on in IEEE. And IEEE means it's your institution, your organization. So you have to find out the way what your students are liking. And accordingly, you have to run more and more and more programs. We are always there for Bangladesh section. So if you need any type of help, for example, whenever we find a good speaker coming from outside, like Professor Saifur Rahman, he has given a lecture very recently. So we have some other societies like Communication Society, Power and Engineering Society, Electron Device Society, we call it EDS, and Circuit System Societies. And we are planning to open up Computer Society and Biomedical Engineering Societies. So these societies are very much concentrated with very advanced research and projects. So I believe you will be also participating in programs arranged by those societies. And we have affinity groups like Women in Engineering and Young Professionals. So both of them are very active. So those, our young faculty members, you can also tie with these young professional activities. And those who are senior, level 4 students, you can also join young professional activities where the objective is to connect our young professionals, new fresh graduates with the experienced entrepreneurs and other professional experienced members, so that you can know what's going on in the industry and professional market. So with this, I want to thank again MIST Student Branch for arranging such a big event, and I hope they'll keep continuing this type of events, and we are always with you. Thanks a lot again. Thanks.